Room 402 is calling the reception desk for the third time in 10 minutes. The guest is furious. The issue? A missing bathrobe. Before we pull back the curtain on why this really happens, subscribe to Hoteliers IQ for more hospitality intelligence. The immediate reaction of an average hotel team is to scramble. Operations staff rush to locate the missing item, operating under the assumption that a delayed physical object is the source of the guest's anger. Treating a piece of cloth as the primary problem is a dangerous miscalculation. This exact mindset creates an endless cycle of staff burnout, cemented negative reviews, and invisible revenue leakage. That missing bathrobe is merely a surface-level symptom. The anger coming through the phone actually has almost nothing to do with the physical item itself. The true challenge operating beneath the surface is a structural failure to understand the guest's cognitive state in a moment of vulnerability. The default industry approach processes guests like a series of logistical tasks. It ignores the reality that these are emotional beings navigating a completely unfamiliar environment. To fix these recurring operational failures, managers have to stop obsessing over physical supply chains and start analyzing the psychology of the people sleeping in their rooms. Put yourself in the guest's position. They are alone in a closed room, entirely removed from the safety and familiarity of their home territory. When they make a request and are met with complete silence from the front desk, their baseline psychological vulnerability spikes. We call this information asymmetry, a state where the guest knows they have an urgent need, but they have zero visibility into whether the hotel staff is actually doing anything about it. Human psychology naturally abhors a void. When an operation goes quiet, the guest's mind automatically fills that empty space with anxiety and worst-case assumptions about the staff's competence. So when room 402 calls the reception desk repeatedly, it is rarely an act of impatience for a physical item. It is a desperate psychological search for certainty. This chart shows a real-world comparative case study of two different hotels responding to the exact same guest request. The timelines tick upward in minutes, plotting the guest's internal anxiety on the vertical axis. Take a look at Hotel A. The staff takes a reasonable 15 minutes to physically deliver the item, but they provide absolutely zero communication while the guest waits. Because there are no updates, the guest's frustration peaks right before the knock on the door. By the time the item arrives, the service recovery is ruined and a negative review is firmly cemented in their mind. Now look at Hotel B. The staff here is actually slower, taking a full 20 minutes to deliver the item. But watch what happens when an automated system instantly messages the guest to confirm the delay. The simple act of acknowledging the request halts the guest's internal anxiety loop entirely. The metric flatlines. Hotel B provides mathematically slower physical service, yet they win the guest's total loyalty because they eliminated the psychological uncertainty the moment the request was made. If you step inside the operational command center of an intelligent hotel, you see how systems manage these exact interactions. Smart hoteliers solve the uncertainty problem without forcing their staff to physically run faster. They utilize automated communication systems to instantly acknowledge the guest the second a request enters the queue. In the premium hospitality space, response speed functions as a form of emotional service. Proactively closing these communication loops entirely removes guest friction. It takes a potential operational delay and transforms it into a quiet display of deep competence. Intelligent hotels focus their resources on the deliberate engineering of psychological comfort rather than the mere maintenance of physical processes. The hospitality industry spends millions competing over physical amenities like marble lobbies and expensive linens, yet these remain secondary to the deeper need for psychological security. The ultimate luxury is the invisible peace of mind engineered for the person sleeping in those sheets. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Hoteliers IQ, hit the like button, and share this video with hotel owners, managers, and hospitality professionals who need to hear this.